Hey guys, still messing with the speakers. You can see in this one I have the mid-range replaced. That's just a little testing. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the wiring. Before I go and replace this, I'll call it this crossover, I'm going to keep the L pads, replace the crossover, and more on that in a minute. I want to get everything diagrammed for the way it is today. So what I've done is I've mapped it out. These are my terminals. This is my positive, or I'm sorry, this is my negative, and this is my positive. Black for the positive, which I don't know why I can't get that straight in my head. And then red for the negative in this speaker. If you didn't see the last video, go back and look at that and you'll know what I mean. So first I run straight from the terminal into the circuit breaker, which is, it comes in right here, and then it comes out of the circuit breaker. Let me swing back here. Sorry, I'm not trying to make you sick. Comes out of the circuit breaker and it goes into the basically the woofer, and then from the woofer it fans out into the L pad. And I'm going to move it again. Don't jump on me. So it basically fans out here, one to the treble side, one to the mid-range side, and then it feeds each L pad and then down to the positive of the driver from the specific L pad. So that is my current one. So now, going back to the speaker, I can go ahead and take all the wiring out, knowing I can get it back to where I need it if I want to get it back, including the capacitors or the crossover, and replace it with this cross. And this is the one I talked about in my last full-length video. I think I have it all prepped on the way we're going to wire it, and this is the way we're going to wire this one. Positive to the circuit breaker, we'll still utilize the circuit breaker, out to the in port of the crossover, and then the negative of the crossover goes straight to the negative of the terminal, and then we're going to come out of the woofer terminal on the crossover straight to the woofer. From the tweeter, we'll come out positive into the L pad, out of the L pad, into the positive of the tweeter, and then the negative back to the tweeter. And then from the mid-range out to the one side of the L pad, out the other side to the mid-range, and then back there. So I'm going to have to make a few more cables, shorter cables, because I have them configured long. It's hard to see in my mess here, to go to each driver, because that's what I'm used to seeing in a crossover. So yeah. So we got to cut in between, add a few more connections for the L pads, and we'll be good. Anyway, guys, check out the whole series on this. We're doing a bunch, doing more tests, having fun with this. We'll see you next time.